Oh, the Sonder moment. Yes, once the Sonder moment.
Camo 5. Camo 5 is gone.
He does. Yes. House paint.
Oh, and there it goes. Oh my goodness,
Anakin,
look at
the
this
Emperor's
star.
evil. Oh, that's great.
Ooh, Mars
Medic.
1. Oh, big damage from those Bolsheviks. Why am I calling all ships to Interbo? It takes
Munin.
It looks like Munin.
Debris.
I'm not having a good day. Not having a good day.
What is I love democracy.
I love democracy. And there it goes.
Oh, yes, our ship. Yes.
Oh no. ALX, I'm dying.
Why is everything blue? Camo, yes. Oh,
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the playoffs of the 2022 Winter DRRT. We've got 8 alliances selected on Discord from all of the 50 ships that were submitted to this largest DRRT yet. So let's just get right into looking at the alliances. All right, first things first, alliance number 1 is Munin XMR 5's alliance. This alliance features Munin, it features Akari, an Empire artillery vessel by Owlfeathers, and it features Archaeolith by Dalrith Alliant. All right, so just looking here, right? The Munin it has a nuke, right? Owlfeathers is a Dissonder style Tinkerel, and Archaeolith is a closer range brawler. So this is an interesting mix, right? My assumption is that Owlfeathers is going to stay back. Archaeolith will kind of go into medium range, and then Munin will take things out when they're distracted and hit ships from behind with nukes. So yeah, any insights from the stats labs?
So so Munin has
Cancel.
the second.
Bitrate died. Oh my lord. All right, and we are back to finish looking at the very first alliance.
So Munin they're a very glossy faction. They have the Crystal Brawler, who's basically going to function as a distractor. Doesn't really have the survival capabilities of the other bigger ships, obviously. But it can put out some good DPS. Does it have missiles in there? I can't remember. I don't think it has missiles. I think it's just pure cannons. But yeah, it'll do good. These are pretty maneuverable. It's nice. And then obviously you have good old artillery platform, which is pew pew. And those nukes have been doing surprise work, as they always do. They've been doing frustratingly good insta-kill work. Munin Mark 5 has been doing really good stuff. So yeah, anyway, Munin's alliance has the third lowest HP of the entire playoffs. It has slightly below average acceleration, but it has like the third highest DPS of all of everyone. It is tied with World Eaters Alliance for DPS, and the only other alliance that's higher DPS is I Hate Pink. So yeah, no, this is Glass Cannon. This is the Glass Cannon fleet. It's great.
Pretty interesting. This is this is Munin XMR 5's alliance, and that is seed number 1. All right, seed 2. Who have we got here? We have Beetlejuice's alliance by Dukeslayer. Yeah, and so this alliance features some pretty darn large Sentinel brawlers, and this might even be considered a brawler. Maybe a tank, just a tank. This thing is a brick.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're all bricks, right? Featuring closer range weapons on both of these ships. This looks like a standard almost tank and spank formula, right? Imperiex is almost impossible to kill.
Hammer and anvil.
Yeah, exactly, right? And Beetlejuice is a little faster, but still also incredibly difficult to kill. And this thing is able to shoot at things when they're shooting at these two other things. And well, that's a pretty standard formula, and it's gonna do numbers on the enemy. So yeah, any insights from the stats labs?
So this is the highest HP fleet in the entire playoffs. It is the second slowest fleet. I Hate Pink is slower by only like 9 acceleration. absurdly tough, but it has the lowest DPS of the entire playoffs. So they're gonna last a long time, but they really can't kill much. Not a lot of firepower. They have a Dissonder, but they don't have Dissonder. They have a fake Dissonder, which is still good. It gives them a lot of long range tunneling capability. It's still a Dissonder, so it's still gonna siege stuff, which is great. It's very tough as well for a tank ship. It's a nice big one. Then of course,
No. Wait.
What?
The bitrate died again. Hey, why? Okay, one moment.
Beetlejuice and Serious Fraud Office, right? That is Serious Fraud Office? Yeah.
Yep.
They have identical DPS. Identical DPS. 5,800. Very stupid. It's insanity. Yeah. They're very weird. So hopefully they can buy their Dissonder time to siege the enemy and just nuke stuff. Not again. Pick Sonder.
We're back,
okay.
and we're no longer using a certain kind of video output strategy, and so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Oh my goodness. We might be fine. Okay, is there anything else we wanted to say about Seed 2, Beetlejuice's alliance?
No, it's okay. We can move on. Let's move on.
All right. Our next alliance is Seed 3, Brickatron Rebricked Alliance. This alliance features a nuke troll, a Terran kiter, and a more close-range skirmisher. So, a little bit of a diverse selection of ships here, but I think they all will work together relatively well, right? This thing almost doesn't die whatsoever. It stays kind of close, and while the other ones are good at dealing with ships that are distracted, right? And so that's a perfect combination for an alliance like this.
Yeah, it's going to work great. Also, good old Brick just doesn't die to anything. It just doesn't die. You'd need multiple heavy ships with lots of long-range guns shooting this thing, because anything that tries to hug it and eat through it is going to get nuked. You can't kill those nukes fast enough. You can't use missiles to PD them down. Just you die if you're close to it. And then otherwise it's just extremely tough. The other two, great. Chris A's ship has done great, extremely well for a first-time competitor that's been schooled in the arts of hyperstacking. Goes to show, it doesn't have to do with your experience. It doesn't have to do with your experience. It has to do with the quality of your ship. What a point am I trying to make? Who cares? So the point is, it's insane. So Brickatron has the second highest HP in the entire playoff, as well as a very high acceleration, above average. But not much to say in terms of DPS, only 98,000. So it's kind of with Beetlejuice in being low DPS, but not by much. Very tough, has some DPS potential maybe, and the other two ships are very fast, but of course the Brick isn't. Fastened. And that's that. Brickatron.
That is Seed number 3, Brickatron Rebricked Alliance. Moving on to Seed 4, the lowest HP alliance in the tournament. This is... Conceptions Alliance by Imperiex. All right, so this thing, right, features a Tinkerel and 2 Reds. You know Tinkerel and you know Reds, and you know that their durability on their blocks is unbelievably low. They all counter with some nuts DPS stats, right? We've got a ship made of splash things. Watch as the bitrate decreases as I zoom into the void. Okay, and right, you see all those things? You see them all? My goodness, there's so much damage per second. In this ship too, look at that. And then this thing, of course, Leps, you have the stats in this Tinkerel gun, right? What are they?
So, I've been trying to calc the other tank gun stats in the meantime, so I don't have its stats anymore. But it's pretty good. So the thing about this gun that you need to realize, it is an alpha gun. It has no sustain, no continuous. It needs to regen for at least 3 seconds before it can fire again effectively. But when it does fire, anything that gets hit by it is going to die. Oh, and also this has 145 generators because that main gun is horrifyingly energy inefficient, but puts out so much damage so quickly. Puts all that damage out in like a millisecond. So dumb. Anyway, so this alliance has, the lowest HP of the entire playoffs, but average acceleration and average DPS. So this is very much an all or nothing, an extreme risk with extreme reward fleet that's either going to rip everyone to pieces or die horribly. And there's no way to predict this outcome. We are in the hands of the AI. It's fantastic. It's a great fleet. It's absolutely terrifying.
Exceedingly fun to watch, I'll say that. So that is, right, that's alliance number 4. That's Conception's
4.
alliance. Moving on, who do we have next? We've got World Eaters alliance. Yeah, this is a little bit of different strategy, right? We got World Eater and World Seeker on this alliance. The 2 world adjectives, no, 2 word verbs. World verbs. I don't know words
World
at all
nouns.
either.
Nouns.
Okay.
The 2 nouns. The 2 names. The 2 names that have world in them.
The noun verber. So,
The noun verber.
right, we've got World Eater, we've got World Seeker, and we've got Foam. So that's quite a wide variety of ships. 2 of these ships are unstacked, which is noticeable. That's kind of fun, right? Unstacked ships, kind of sweet. What I'm going to think is going to happen on this alliance is that these 2 ships are kind of going to fight together, stay together during the match, and Foam will pull off nuts plays and burst down ships and have a great time while doing it. So, yeah.
Yes.
That's Foam v
Absolutely.
1.4. Moving on.
Go back.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
Yeah.
That isn't Foam. That's World Eaters Alliance. Debris.
Correct.
Debris. You're
There is
focused
no
on
such
your own
thing
shit.
as commentator bias because, of course.
There's no such thing as Laps always mentioning Dissonder every 5 seconds. So also, World Eaters Alliance has 2.1 million HP. So they're pretty average. They're actually below average HP, mainly because of the Tinkerell. The Crystalline is really what pushes them up there. They have pretty high acceleration, the 2nd highest acceleration in the entire playoffs, and the 2nd highest DPS in the entire playoffs. Very mobile, very damaging, and quite tough. 2 million, nothing to scoff at. So yeah, no, they're going to be a solid alliance.
Yeah, I'm
More or
excited to
less.
see how Foam does. That's for sure. And I hope I can serve this alliance well. Anyway, this is again World Eaters Alliance. That's seed number 5. Moving on to the next one, seed number 6. This is Hummingbird Mark II's Alliance by Slyfuck.
Yeah.
On this alliance, we've got one of the heaviest ships in the tournament. We've got 2 of the most light ships in the tournament as well. Slyfucks, for example, right? This ship has an insane turning rate. This thing is exceedingly mobile and loves sitting out of range of the enemy, and is very good at maintaining that range.
Oh yeah, after Hummingbird Mark 1, Hummingbird Mark 2 is an extreme upgrade. It's much better, it behaves itself, it has got a really good gun setup.
Yeah, so this ship that likes a distractor is partnered with a perfect distractor, Mr. Happy Time, with an insane amount of health. Yeah, 3,711,632 health. It's obscured by the chat box. So yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Don't think I entered this fleet's HP correctly in my alliance statistics.
And so this alliance has a bunch of the extremes, right? One of the Terran crystal missile kiters with a very very long range. A ship that loves to move into close range and bombard the enemy with nukes and stay alive while doing it. And a ship that loves to bombard things from long range when they're distracted, which is this ship's role. And
yeah, I think it's gonna be quite an effective fleet again. Nuke Troll with 2 supporters is just a nice combo.
Closing that off, that is Hummingbird Mark II's Alliance, and that is seed number 6. Next, we have I Hate Pink's Alliance by Jammy. We've got 2 farmer ships and a Tinkerell on this alliance, some of the lower HP things, but these ships have a lot of HP because Standardized Factions does that. Just a basic overview here. Jammy is a ship with a lot of damage from those freaking hyperstack things. That's a lot of damage and a lot of splash damage. This ship right here has also a lot of splash damage with an insane amount of missiles. And this ship loves a distraction. It's a Tinkerell. And so my assumption is that this thing will rocket in at full speed, which is very low, by the way, to the enemy alliance and just sit there for a while the other 2 ships hammer on the enemy. Any insights from the stats, Laps?
So yeah, this is the 3rd highest HP fleet. 3rd highest HP, 5 million health altogether. But the slowest fleet in the entire playoffs. 171 acceleration. Barely above the minimum requirements. However, it does have the highest DPS of all the fleets. It has the 3rd highest HP and the highest DPS with, of course, the lowest acceleration. So highly immobile assault turrets. It's great. Really good fleet. Real good fleet.
Moving on to the final alliance in the sorry, not qualifications, the playoffs. And the bitrate hasn't decreased yet, so we can continue at full speed ahead.
Yeah.
So this fleet is Sea Urchins Alliance by Kaboom. This is seed number 8 again. So right, this alliance looks a little bit smaller in general than most of the other ones, and it features Sea Urchin, Lance Frigate Mark 6, and Paul. So, what I think is going to happen, right? So Paul, I kind of know what Paul does the best because, well, that is my baby right there. Paul likes to move a little closer into the enemy, and I think Lance Frigate does as well. These guys, I think, will fight together. Fight right alongside each other, one of them with insane laser burst damage and the other with insane splash burst damage, which might be a terrifying combination. Fighting alongside massive artillery from the back of the arena. So yeah,
a little bit of long range fire support. Crystal missiles are still quite slow, but yeah, they are a constant frustration to both our CPU and the enemy. It's great. My main.
No.
Sea Urchins Alliance, which is great, tough, tanky, highly mobile, but has basically not. I don't believe it has enough HP, but it should be fine, maybe, hopefully. It has 1.3 million HP. It is the second lowest HP in the entire playoffs, but it has the highest acceleration and slightly below average DPS, but still pretty high, 110. Which is very good. And I say very good in terms of it's not terrible. It's good. But yeah, that's Sea Urchin. Excellent. Awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, that wraps up the Alliance descriptions. So now we can finally begin this tournament. So, cool. All right. So while we do this, I'm going to queue up the very first Alliance. Right. And that's how you do it, indeed.
And the first playoff will be Munin versus Sea Urchin.
By the way, you said you selected it as a win.
Yeah, I know. I was just making sure I could edit it out.
Ah, cool. Just making sure.
Just going to clear that, submit. There you go.
Game reset be not a bad idea. Yeah, Drills, it might not be a bad idea. If anything gets bad, I'll turn off reassembly, then open it again. Like I can cut the bracket in the middle of it because DRRT. Okay, finally, are we ready to start the very first playoff match? We
are. Let's get going.
All right, starting us off, we've got Seed 1 versus Seed 8. All right, Munin rushes towards the enemy. Owl fires a couple shots, missing both times. Oh, and a huge amount of, I think it was a nuke, hit Paul before anything had happened.
Yep. Paul's having flashbacks. Paul's having flashbacks already.
It sure is. That's so weird.
Well, hello, Munin. Paul saying hello, but Munin does have an obliterator and Paul doesn't.
There it goes.
And Munin also has a nuke. That was tragic.
But I kind of missed the camera.
It's 1-1.
Looks like an obliterator took out this ship. Wow. Okay, this did not go how I'd expected it to go. So
I think Owl's about to kill Owl. It's Owl and Owl violence. Owl and Owl violence. No. No. Owl killed Owl.
He got him with the lasers on the Tinkerel? What?
I think it was the missiles from Munin. I don't believe that was the Tinkerel.
Oof, there goes the siege Tinkerel.
And there's the nuke. Wee boing. No.
Taken out.
Yeah, no, that siege Tinkerel is out of action, but that's still extremely funny.
Indeed, yeah.
Oh no, it is actually dead. Sorry, I thought it was still alive. I was confused. Okay, so now it's Munin versus Crystal. Sentinel versus Crystal, the ancient battle of the ages.
Indeed.
Insanity. Insanity.
Notably, Sea Urchin itself has a lot of armor, enough to deter most splash things, and I think enough to take multiple nuke hits, which is not common in this tournament, actually, especially for kiters.
Yeah, it's got some good spaced armor.
Yeah, and Munin is trying to constantly avoid right now. It's being pushed into the arena side with that because of that missile swarm, and as a result, it's not able to move forward. You can see it trying to thrust right into the border as the missiles hit the backside.
Yeah. Those nukes are also getting shut down by the constant missiles pretty well. Getting shut down. It's like, yeah, no, that nuke point defense ain't good enough for crystal missiles, boy. Here come the crystal missiles. Crystal missiles still the best missiles.
They
still
sure are. They have a lot of health too. They're pretty.
Yeah, it's
reliable.
the main problem. You get so many of them, they last so long, and they're very hard to shoot down. They're frustrating. They're like big mines. Round 2.
All right.
First round, 2 sea urchin.
Let's freaking go. Starting us off, Paul rushing towards the enemy. Bit of a crystal battle. Ooh, Paul taking out the crystal.
Yep. Paul takes out the crystal, and unfortunately, that Tinkerel can run away, but once it gets around it, it doesn't have the HP to survive. Oh, artillery frig. Artillery frig is not going to get an opportunity to be used here. There's too much mobility. Munin is running the hell away. Boing. Boing. Boing's right into missiles. It's not great, Munin.
Ooh, a nuke has hit Owl Feathers. But oh man, that's still not enough to take him out.
Nope. Sea Urchin sweeps that one.
Sea Urchin's Alliance takes...
Hey, look, Owl beat Owl. Wow. Yeah, Owl winning. Amazing.
Yeah, I can't believe Owl won this match.
Yeah, improbable.
All right, as the bitrate stays at a wonderful 6K, let's take a look at the replays. So, looking at what happened during this match. In the first match, it was a little bit... It didn't really go in favor of Sea Urchin's Alliance at first. Right? It seemed like at the Kaboom, the Alliance captain had to take control at the last moment and take the enemy, while the other 2 ships got destroyed relatively fast by Munin itself. That's a dangerous ship you got there, Infamous Yu. But the next time around, they both kind of stuck together, and they kind of bursted down the enemy as a little group. As you can see right there, both fighting against the same target, doing good teamwork. Keeping the enemy not focused on either one of them for a very long period of time. That is what you call... I think that is good alliance composition, but I guess we'll see what happens as time goes on. So, what's the bracket look like now?
Oh wow, I was way too invested in that. I completely forgot my entire job, which is to tally how many kills it wins. That's so dumb. So Munin got 0. Sea Urchin got 2. I don't think Munin. So both times, let's go back to our alliance statistics because I'm a blithering idiot. It's fantastic. So Munin got, I'm pretty sure, 2 wins by domination. So that means Sea Urchin has... Oh, sorry. Sea Urchin has 2. 2, 2. 0, 0, 0. Amazing. Great. Sea Urchin took 3 deaths, I believe. Munin get those 3 kills, and then Sea Urchin got like, what? Domination each time? Insanity.
Yeah, pretty nuts. All right. Are our stats ready for action?
Our stats are ready for action.
All right. So, our next match is match number 2. That's Conception's Alliance versus World Eaters Alliance. So let's get that off the ground. All right, Seed 4 versus Seed 5, starting us out. Foe moving into corner, and Imperiex fires a great burst of Tinkle Fire as the 2 Reds close in on the other alliance, instantly destroying Exterp with that insane firepower. Ooh. Oh, and Imperiex destroys a large part of Foam before anything can happen on the alliance.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's a hell of a gash.
There it goes, dude. Void being void. Watch this Tempest burst as Imperiex also uses its insane artillery from across the arena to erode the whole of World Eater, World Seeker.
Yeah, Conception is a problem. Conception is a problem. Look at that.
you
Eating
see it?
that. Yeah, I mean, they're both just eating this poor ship to pieces.
Oh, it's like
It's total domination.
a lightning cloud, just sending down lightning bolts from the skies. That's nuts. Oop, I didn't clear the replay playlist in time. That's insane, right? That's quite the match.
Absolutely. So that was so Conception. Why am I so blind at the moment? Conception took a win by domination. They had 1 death, 3 kills. Poor old World Eater got 3 deaths, and 1 kill. Great.
Yeah, wrong replays. Yeah. I forgot to clear the replay playlist, but yeah, looking at what happened in the match, it looks like Imperiex just from the other side of the arena with that hail of dangerous fire just destroyed almost everything on the Alliance. And well, alongside those other 2 red ships that just kept the ball rolling, that Alliance has so much forward momentum almost, right? It just pushes through the enemy and destroys it, while the wrong replays play in the replay playlist. Come on, man. And yeah. All right, so are you ready for the next match? Next round?
Yeah, round 2.
All right, round 2. Oops. Let's freaking go. All right, starting us off, Foam and Imperiex fire bursts of fire, and Imperiex almost taking out World Eater, while the 2 reds focus on the crystal on the Alliance.
Oh, those engines are gone, and the crystal is gone.
Indeed.
And the support ship, and now, okay, Foam, it's all up to you. Can Foam get a red kill? That's my question. Can it get one?
Oh my goodness, Foam!
Foam, why? Foam. Yeah. Okay, well, that was a rather dominating victory to Conception.
That was decisive. Yeah. My
Conception
goodness.
Conception gets 1 style point for absolutely obliterating World Eater's Alliance.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Dude, right? This is quite the interesting match, right? So in this match, Imperiex sits back while the 2 reds just go at... They stick right together like a pair of brothers hardened by hours and hours of testing, apparently. And they just wreck everything that doesn't already get wrecked by Imperiex. What an insane alliance.
You see, I expected this alliance to be much weaker because they have like no HP, but apparently that doesn't matter. You just kill everyone before they get to you.
Exactly, right? If no one touches you, then HP doesn't matter. If it's risk reward, then just play really well and you just get a reward. So yeah,
it's risk versus reward, except it's all risk and except it's all reward and no risk.
Exactly. So yeah,
no risk and all reward.
All right, are you ready for the next match?
Ready for the next match.
All right,
which is going to be Beetlegeese versus I Hate Pink.
All right, let's get that queued up. Now, let's
Beetlegeese.
see what happened. All right, now this is match number 3 in the playoffs, I suppose. Let's see what freaking happens. Starting us off, Riverhawk fires a great burst of Tinkle Fire while the Descender on that alliance attempts to rectify that situation. But so many missiles impact it, and the central gun is damaged severely. And
the central gun got taken up by missile splash, and it's just useless. It's just gone. Riverhawk is there ripping Beetlegeese in from the backside. Whoa!
Imperiex.
Democracy is down.
Yeah, Imperiex taking out freaking, who is it? Yeah, Xderp with that insane stack of cannons, right? So here's the battle of stacked splash cannons here. Riverhawk is now distracted on the tank of Beetlejuice's alliance while the two ships fight it out. So Jemmy is using station batteries, right?
Yeah.
And so station batteries, right, just like Annihilators, also have splash, but station batteries have less range. So this battle will, I guess this is a stalemate that goes on forever, but look what's going on down here. Someone is regenerating.
Clown AI. Yes, someone is regenerating, but also being a clown. Oh, he's starting to move.
Full
he might
ahead.
just. Oh, hello, Riverhawk. Hello, Riverhawk. Riverhawk's like, I see you, boy. Oh no!
Don't try it.
I actually really like Riverhawk because it's a skirmish sniper. As in, it is mobile and it can keep up a good firing pattern. I actually really like Riverhawk. It's my favorite tink of the. My favorite tink of the thingy so far.
It's a fun ship.
Just because it's just because it kind of just moves around, survives, shoots things. And there goes Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is now dead, and I'm pretty sure I Hate Pink is gonna take this.
But I'm gonna beg to defer because this could go any way. Ooh, Imperiex takes out one of the weapon batteries on I Hate Pink. But
that
the point
is pretty
retention
bad
on I Hate Pink's alliance is almost too high.
Yeah. Also, Imperiex completely lacks range to core the thing, and unless he can core it, he's never going to get the rest of those points. So, no, I mean, it's done. There we go. Well done.
But that was
is a win.
Close.
Yeah, and that is a win on points.
Nuts.
2, I Hate Pink.
All right.
I hate os pincos. Oh yes.
Take a look at how close that was to the core. That was pretty close. And Imperiex, of course, didn't die because Imperiex was outranged. Yeah. but yeah, that's a toasty combination you got there, Jammy. That's a pretty scary alliance. So yeah, give me the word when you're ready.
I'm ready. Proceed.
All right, let's get this next match going. Riverhawk again firing a lot of stuff towards the enemy, and the fake Descender takes out some of one of the weapon batteries on that ship.
Yeah, almost cuts it off. Very close. I think we're about to see democracy. Yeah, I don't understand what kills democracy. I don't get it. Does it just get cut to pieces? Does it just not have HP?
It has.
I don't know.
It has little HP around everything except for the core and that weapon spike. That's all all Imperiex determined that it needed. Holy Descender gets some shots off.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely doing the Sonder work. Look at that consistent fire. That's the one thing about this Sonder, this Descender is that it has consistent heavy fire.
Oh, and
gone.
I Hate Pink is taken out by the Descender. Oh, but wait, it's not the Descender.
Taken out by Riverhawk.
Yeah, bad news there.
Yes, by not Descender. By fake Descender.
And you know what the Descender's fighting right now? It's fighting a Tinkrel. And what did the Descender eat for breakfast?
Tinkrel. Oh, maybe not today.
Oh, maybe not this one. This one has been battle hardened to experience the full brunt of Descender style Tinkrels.
Come on, no, not a Descender. This is not a Descender's true trial. If it can beat a skirmish tank, then not a Descender has surpassed all expectations. Oh man,
this is interesting. So Duke has an Obliterator on this ship, and burst lasers are really good against Tinkrel. But this could go very poorly for Duke Slayer's alliance because Riverhawk is very hard to kill unless Descender can get itself rotated towards the enemy. It fires some shots.
Oh, there we go. No, it's gone.
And there it goes.
Oh, it's gone. That was domination, man. That was extremely good. That was a big turnaround from going 2-0 to going 3-0 is insane. Being killed 2-0 to winning 3-0, insanity. 4 kills. I had Pink 4 losses. I had Pink's first loss. Okay. Tiebreaker. Let's go.
Let's go into the tiebreaker. All right, starting us off, not a good spawn position for Jammy's Alliance.
Riverhawk, no! Riverhawk, no!
Riverhawk is getting Beetlejuice right now.
He's getting Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice is getting democracy by the Republic.
Indeed. And someone is getting descended. Oh, and there goes Riverhawk.
Someone getting descended. Yo, that's yeah. Riverhawk's down. And now, okay, this is gonna be another Beetlejuice wipe. Wow, insane that. I hate Pink took the first round really decisively and just absolutely got obliterated this time. What is happening? What is happening? Domination, man.
Dude, and Jammy's ship, let me just say, the way that you've stacked the armor makes it explode in one of the most glorious ways possible. The entire ship turns into a sparkling mass.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah.
But yeah, bad positioning for I Hate Pink's Alliance, which is quite the bummer, right?
Yeah, they got sandwiched in there. If Riverhawk hadn't been stuck in front of the you know what I mean, big shippy double stack, then they would have had a much better chance. Riverhawk can kill that Descender pretty easily if he just decides to shoot it, as we saw previously. But if it gets sandwiched in front of 3 heavy ships, it's just gonna die. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 2-1 to Beetlejuice. So Beetlejuice moves on. Our next match is Brickatron versus Hummingbird.
All right, Brickatron versus Hummingbird. So let's cue that up. All right, Seed 3 versus Seed 6 in match number 4 of the playoffs. So let's clear the replay playlist as we move into this match.
Let's go.
Starting us off, Jammy moves to the back side of the arena. Sly Fox avoids the missiles from Dandelion.
Run, Sly Fox, run!
A precarious position for that relatively long-range Tinkerol.
He nearly face-palmed those nukes.
Indeed.
This is what? Why has it perfectly worked out that this is nuke troll versus nuke troll? Or maneuverable nuke troll versus immaneuverable nuke troll. Look, the nuke troll's outrunning nukes. What is happening? What is this video game? Oh, that got dangerously close to the core. Speaking of dangerously close to the core, here's Mr. Laserbeam. Bzz, 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 bzz. But if those nukes hit that thing, it's just gonna detonate. Oh, here come the nukes, and here come more other nukes. Oh, there's so many nukes in the air. There's so many nukes.
Meanwhile,
too many nukes.
at Brickatron, it's staying still while... Oh, it was being hit by missiles, but it no longer is. Oh, I think a nuke got off on Joyous, and it's gone. Ouch.
Oh.
And Joyce's corpse
down
is
1.
destroyed by 2 more nukes.
Oh, Joyous. Jojo. Poor Joyous. Joyous. What am I saying? Joyous. Yeah, no, that Brickatron's just not going to die. Well, I mean, actually, no. Never mind. Those are 2 nukes from Smiley. If Smiley just doesn't die for the next few minutes, it might be able to win.
Yeah.
But I don't believe Smiley can... I don't know if Smiley can out-tunnel the rate at which the other one is tunneling in.
Ooh,
We'll have to
Jamie
see.
with his crystal missiles is getting close.
Yeah, but it's going to be 1 volley to Smiley's death.
Especially from missiles.
Very close. Smiley doesn't have any nukes left. Smiley's also now dead. I think that's a bigger problem, Laps.
It is a bit of a big problem.
Smiley's dead, Laps. Smiley's dead.
Did you see that? Slyfox just decided, hey, shut up, guys. I'm gonna take out this other thing. Oh my goodness! Oh, bad AI!
Slyfox got cocky. The AI got cocky. He was like, "Yeah, no, I'm just gonna tunnel through this."
Now,
I've seen siege tinkerals. I can do that. He just wants to dig through, but no.
And that was a win on
Hummingbird takes
points.
that on points. Yeah, it's a win on points, a win by attrition.
And right, so that's quite interesting. Although one of the alliances destroyed more ships, more damage was dealt to Seed 3 than to Seed 6. And that is curtains for Bicatron's alliance in the first round. Wow, all right.
Absolutely. That was fun. Ready.
Indeed. Let's go into the next round of this match. Starting us off, Sly Fox firing some fire. Joyous is moving away at first, while Chris A moves at a respectable range from the neutrals. The neutrals pass each other with a bit of a
ships
flyby.
passing in the night. Yeah. Sly Fox's Hummingbird was in a very dangerous spot there. Not anymore. Laser Blazer, because I can't remember that ship's name. Because I'm an idiot. Is eating away at the side of Smiley.
Indeed
Smiley
it is.
can tank quite a lot of missiles. Luckily, Dandelion is still actually a pretty good ship. I still like Dandelion. It just sits there, rips things to pieces. All right, Smiley has an obliterator, doesn't it?
It does not
Smiley have an obliterator? Oh, no, sorry. That was the laser from the... what's his face? From Laser Beam. Oh, man. No ships have died. Lots of nukes in the sky. Hummingbird is slowly fighting its arch nemesis, the Troll. Oh, now it's the... okay, now it's going off the other ship.
Fighting Joyous 18.
Yeah, fighting Joyous.
So, right... Chris A is doing a good job staying kind of out of the way and continually pelting the enemy with Terran missiles. Doing good work right there.
Absolutely, and its missile barrage is safe from nukes, which is very good.
Oh no! But that's chance right there.
Why? Why do I ever say anything in a tournament? Why?
Whenever you say something, it just happens. Oh man!
Why is that so unfair? Where did nuke even come from?
Wow, dude.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
It looks like one of the shield blocks may have gone down.
No,
and that
Chris is doomed.
Is pretty much over
dead.
for that Terran ship, especially against missiles and kiters. Except maybe not. They decided to change targets.
What? Okay, the nukes are coming for him. No, he got killed by the PD.
Yeah.
The PD killed him. It wasn't even the nuke. you know how I said he wasn't gonna die to nukes?
Yeah.
He ended up dying to nukes. Sweet irony.
And that missile from Jammy taking out Joyous 18 as well.
Brick is down 2, Hummingbird is down 1. Brick.
Point retention of Bricatron is simply not enough for the overwhelming RNG and damage of the Blue Alliance. Not the Blue Alliance, Hummingbird's Alliance. Look at Hummingbird.
To be fair, Hummingbird's Alliance is blue. Hummingbird's Alliance is blue.
That is true.
So Hummingbird takes another win with attrition. And that is Hummingbird's victory.
Yeah, so going through the replays from the start, right? The nuke trolls, when they battle each other, it looks like Skill is able to get through there first, because his nukes are both facing forward in the same spot and can drill, I guess, a little more effectively, and it has more armor than Sumplecrum. But because of those angled weapons on Sumplecrum, it's able to a little more effectively fire at other ships. The nukes are more spread out across the arena, and it can hit things more randomly, which is a good thing when you're dealing with nukes. And you can see multiple times during this match, it decided to hit the enemy with a nuke out of the blue, and that enemy just kind of gets evaporated, especially if it's a small, fast target, like it was fighting, like the members of Skill's Alliance. So yeah, but a couple times there, right? That little missile kiter does a good job of just staying at a position. It reminds me of Clem Hazard's missile kiter for an old NMSS tournament. That was a nice little simple ship that got the job done.
I miss Clem. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I do too. I want his battle cruiser in here, man.
Oh, that's true. Oh, Clem.
So yeah, that
Insane.
is the fourth match. It looks like.
Yeah.
So let's.
That's the fourth match.
Let's get this going.
So at the end of our round of 8, we have Munin World Eater in the Munin World Eater, I Hate Pink, and Brickatron in the losers round 1.
All right.
Debris. We didn't discuss this previously. Are we going to do top round, then bottom round, then top round, then bottom round, top round, bottom round? Do you want to do all the tops, all the bottoms? What do you want to do?
I like to do the all tops and then the bottoms, all tops and the bottoms, tops, bottoms, top, bottoms, etc. Like that.
Okay. So next would be losers round 1. So Munin versus World Eaters. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Putting in seed 1 and putting in seed 5. All right, yeah, Munin versus World Eater. Let's get this match started. Are you ready for action, Laps?
I'm ready for action.
All right, let's go. All right, first things first, the Dissonder-style Tinkerel fires a large gouge into World Seeker. An excerpt takes out a nuke from Munin before it can deal damage.
Yeah. Oh, foamy boy. Foamy boy.
Foam is increasing the randomness significantly, hitting Munin a few times.
Owl's dead.
An excerpt takes out Owl, yeah. And there goes a Crystal Brawler. This is the lighter Crystal Brawler.
So it's just Munin left. Oh, Munin. Oh, Munin.
But I am going to say, Munin is one of the ships that could turn this around. If Foam gets stricken by one of those bursts of fire, oh, it's gone. It's just gone, right? It's made of foam. Yeah. That's why it's named that. And it could also nuke this ship by excerpt.
Munin could very easily get the nuke off on that excerpt ship, but probably doesn't look like it's going to manage it this time. Oh, maybe. If it can just expertly guide it in, yes. Oh, got it.
There it goes.
That was beautiful.
That was quite beautiful. That was a very close little fight right there. But Foam is trying to get around. But Munin has its sights set on another tenement. Yeah. Oh, Foam! Foam coming in from the other side of the arena and continually trying to blast Munin to bits. Oh,
that Crystal Brawler was chasing very well. It was just going. So World Eater took 1 loss, and then Munin got dominated. So World Eater 1 death, 1 kills, 3 deaths, 9. Wow. Okay, Munin is doing very badly.
Oh no.
Next round.
Let's see what happens next round, as Lamps says. All right. First things first, the Dissonder-style Tinkerel, Owl's Feathers Tinkerel, takes a chunk out of Exter.
There we go.
Blasting it to bits.
There we go. That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, but
that's great.
World Seeker out-brawls Dalworthian's ship one more time, and Foam is in a position to deal damage against the very ships that do it wrong the most. Unless this happens. Yep. Yes. That's the power of the Dissonder. Of the
That's
AE.
The Dissonder moment right there. Oh man, that's great. That is a certified. Owl, you have officially earned your Dissonder badge. That's a Dissonder class moment. Awesome. Munin's gonna pull this one back. Oh, that Crystal nearly got its core sniped with that nuke. It just barely moved its armor into cover. I mean, it is gonna die to a nuke. It's gonna die to the Dissonder and nuke anyway. There's very little it could do. Munin's coming in.
The core of that
crystal core is disconnected. Nuke.
And there it goes.
Munin took 1 loss. So Munin, enraged by his prior defeats, said, "Okay, team, today we're making a stand.
Today we
ride." And Munin did just that. So yeah, Munin's team, they've doubled all the kills there. They have doubled the kills they've made this game, and slightly recovered into maybe a chance of not getting totally eliminated.
But
so's per old World Eater. Well, let's see how this ends.
Check out
for the
final match here. All right, let's go. Oops, one of my keys just fell off my keyboard. That's not good, is it?
What?
I don't care.
Debris. What is your computer? Why?
It's
Why
having
is
a
this
bad day.
happening?
Let's just say that. Let's begin the final match of
The elimination of Munin or World Eater. Oh man.
the crystal brawl
There.
here.
Fighting for their lives.
Oh, Owl taking out that ship again. Foam is getting too close, though.
But Foam is going to take out Owl, though. Unless Foam gets dumb. No, Foam is taking it out. Foam? Foam? What are you doing, Foam?
Foam is getting dumb.
Foam is getting very dumb. Foam has swapped its brains with the Dissonder for some reason. I don't understand why. Yeah, no, that Dissounder's down. That Dissonder is down for the count. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, it's just down to Munin. Munin v Foam, man. That Crystal Brawler is an irrelevant factor now. It's just Munin v Foam. And if Foam runs into a nuke like, bull, Foam! Oh my god, that was so close. It was so close.
Oh, dude, Foam loves to pull off the most
Foam,
insane plays.
Debris, why are all of your ships nukes happy? They're so Icarus. They just like, yeah, well,
They are
fly close
so
to the sun,
Icarus.
yeah.
He's like,
So
hey, look, is that a nuke?
Whatever your next ship is, Debris, please call it Nucarus. Please call it Nucarus. Nucarus. It flies too close to the damn nukes. Munin, oh, little ships passing in the night move there. It's quite impressive. Oh, this is a real little. Oh, this is a real battle of desperation.
You Icarus so hard there.
Luckily, it doesn't have shields.
Yeah.
Oh man.
One of the few factions that can take maybe multiple nuke hits are shielded factions because they can take some of that damage.
Yeah, they can take at least one. I don't know. The only problem is all the shields take that damage. So, World Eater. Oh man, World Eater's going to win this on points. Foam has to get that. I mean, Munin has to get Foam. Otherwise, there's no hope. Munin's death rattle is going out.
Dude,
The last moments of Munin's alliance. The last moments of Munin's alliance. No, Munin! No!
And there you have it.
Munin is down. World Eater. So, Munin took... that was a loss on points, correct? Yes. So, lost. World Eater took an attrition victory. The previous victory for World Eater... Yeah, it was domination. So, World Eater gets 2 kill... sorry, they took 1 death, 2 kills. Munin took 2 deaths and 1 kill.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouch. And Munin is eliminated. Gone.
Yeah, well, in this match, this is quite a close match, right? Munin has the ability to snipe down Foam instantly, and Foam does too. Especially when there's a distraction keeping Munin occupied for most time. And that kind of just spells the fate of the Alliance. Sorry, Infamous Yanyu, but I guess Munin XMR5's Alliance is out of the competition.
I have to say, that was an awesome fight, though. That was down to the wire. That was nail-biting. They were only 20,000 points away from each other. And if Munin just got a nuke off on Foam, or to be fair, if Munin just shot Foam with his Gorse guns, Foam would have been dead.
Yeah, and
that was so close.
Yeah, Owl had the ability with that freaking Tinkerol, if distractions weren't on Excerpt's Alliance, to just kind of obliterate Foam and other ships, right? It did a good job taking out Excerpt multiple times. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, that was World Eater and Munin's first dominations against each other. Very close match in the losers bracket. Awesome. Okay, well, bye-bye, Munin. So, next up is I Hate Pigs Alliance and Brickatron's Alliance. Brickatron!
All right.
I am Brickatron. So dumb.
Let's begin.
Okay. Let's begin. Heavy v heavy.
All right, starting.
Okay, so
We've
again,
got
nukes.
and some torpedoes from Joyous, and Joyous using the power of that rapid skirmishing tink. Terran just takes out Riverhawk instantly.
Yep, as it is. That was rather beautiful. Just gone. Oh man. It's just the power of a sun star beam.
Oh, and Grisay takes out Jammy.
Pink is gone, and I think we all know what's going to happen to poor old democracy. Democracy's about to come out.
Wait, you mean gunboat diplomacy?
It's diplomacy. Sorry, democracy. Why the hell do I have democracy in my head? Whenever I get diplomacy, democracy, same-ish word.
Yeah. Is C?
Come on, gunboat. Come on, diplomacy. Come on, diplomacy. Come on, diplomacy. No nukes. Yeah, Brickatron, total wipe. Diplomacy. Brickatron. Sorry. I hate pink. Take an L. Brickatron take a domination. They get 3 kills and no losses. I hate pink takes 3 kills. Takes 3 deaths. Ooh, not looking good for I hate pink. I hate pink is up to 10 deaths. That's rather significant. Okay, let's go. Next run.
All right, yeah.
So
the next match.
Sorry, go.
Yeah, the next round. Let's begin. Okay, starting us off. Riverhawk firing against the enemy, against the largest brick of armor that exists.
Yes.
A nuke hits the enemy. Oh, but ouch! Oh, I hate pink takes out Joyous.
Wow, that was a shocker. I was not expecting that at all. I didn't even realize I hate pink could do that kind of DPS against Joyous's ship. But diplomacy is down, so it's a 2v2, but it is a nuke troll versus a trapper. And really, I don't think that favors the trapper at all. I think the nuke troll is probably going to win this one. But then again, I have completely forgotten that Riverhawk exists, which is just deleting the nukes. Yep. That's yeah. Riverhawk's like, nukes. That's quite a cute invention. It's like I like to demonstrate long-range annihilation.
Do you see that?
Oh,
someone's playing Icarus as well. Riverhawk has.
Yeah, someone's also playing Icarus. Playing to Sonderus.
Indeed.
Oh, ride the wave.
Ride the wave, indeed. Those nukes are dangerous.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, the nukes are going to start the E3. If Riverhawk can't get there to help and shut down the nukes, I hate pink is going to die. But now Riverhawk's getting shot by missiles, and it's a Tinkerer, so there's no point defense against that. It's gone.
It's gone.
One ship left, and it's going to get nuked. All right, well, bye-bye, I hate pink. You are eliminated from this tournament.
Yeah, and
that was
there
a tragic demise. That was very decided. That was 3 deaths, 1 kill. To Brickatron got 1 death, 3 kills, a domination. Yeah, insane.
Yeah, dude.
So that means, it means. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, looking at the replays here, right? I'm just noticing how Joy's ship did a good job in the first match, just kind of skirt around the alliance and burn away at the hull while doing flybys, keeping the enemy distracted. But when it got destroyed with those station batteries on Jammy's ship, the match kind of changed. But those nukes are still too much. Riverhawk was able to shoot some of them down for a while and almost allowed that alliance to get into the core of skill, but it was too little, too late as it got distracted, and well, was sent off by a missile swarm. So yeah, cool. All right, are we ready for the next match?
We are ready for the next match.
All right, who do we
have
next?
I'm not even looking at chat. I'm sorry, everybody. Not even Too distracted. So next up, we are now in the round of fours. So the round of fours. No, round of two. Round of four, round of two, because there's 2 rounds. No, it's a round of 4 because there's 4 people. Right? Sorry. Isn't that how that works? I can't remember. I'm an idiot. Whatever. So anyway, Sea Urchin versus Conception.
Sea Urchin versus Conception. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's begin the next match.
This is going to be a wild one, Debris.
Yeah. Starting us off, Empirix almost already taking out the missile kiter from across the arena, and it takes out Owl as well. Just evaporated.
Oh, my life. Yeah, no, okay. Interesting situation. I don't like Pogo Reds. They're very powerful.
Empirix is trying to fire at Paul, but... Oh, and that is a mortar shot. Oh, right behind another thing. Uh-oh. Paul, you'll be able to deal with this?
Yeah, can pull this out. It has annihilators. It'll be very effective against anything hyperstack, but it's taking away too much Dissonder hit. Tinkerell hit. This isn't a Dissonder. It's taking too many Tinkerell hits to survive this efficiently. Those mortars are extremely dangerous, but not if they don't hit. Please,
oh, and the mortars are gone.
Paul's dead. It's gone. Goodbye.
Oh. Okay.
Conception. Okay.
Ouch.
Cool. I think we know who's favored to win in the playoffs. Conception takes a domination. Took one. This Conception is now up to 2 deaths, 9 kills. Sea Urchin has taken its first loss. It's up to 6 deaths, 6 kills. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, insane. This match was not very close, was it?
No, it was rather instant at the bloody pogo, the bloody pogo tank.
Well, let's see what happens in the next round.
How do you fight that? That pogo tank is like the old Reds. It's like, oh yeah, no, its existence deletes you completely. It's like, okay, well,
the amount of velocity amps on that ship is through the roof. Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Lance Frigate taking out a red with a single burst of well-timed hacking.
Yeah,
death.
That's just Lance Frigate doing Lance Frigate things.
Oh, Lance Frigate takes out the next one.
All right, well, this thing is not going to die to Lance Frigate. There we go. Okay. So Owl takes 3 points. Sea Urchin's team, however, doesn't. Owl took 3 kills. No one else took any. Okay, hang on. So Sea Urchin was very upset about that previous loss. So they just went like, okay, guys, we're not taking it on these guys anymore. We wanted to play fair no longer. No, Conception just got its domination reversed. Yeah. No kills that round for Conception. Wow, that was insane. Okay, well, let's go on. Let's see who's gonna get kicked down to the losers bracket.
Let's see. All right.
Kind of hope it's Conception. I hate that pogo tink with the fiery passion. It's just frustratingly powerful.
Let's go.
Oh, again. Oh no, this isn't it's the repeat of round 1.
Oh, it is somewhat a repeat of round 1. It's a bit of a hybrid. Lance Frigate takes them both out again. Oh my goodness.
Conception's gone.
Oh, single strikes getting huge amounts of damage on John, but it's a pogo stick and it pogoed a little too far. Ouch.
It pogoed into the sun. It's an Icarus stick. It's an Icarus stick.
It's an Icarus stick. Man, okay, wow, that's surprising.
Okay, all right, dude. That 12 domination. Conception took an L and took 6, 7, 8, 3 deaths and no kills. Oh my goodness. That was such a reversal. That was a hybrid, but it just so slightly favored the one side. Wow, yeah. High risk, high reward. Like I was saying with Conception's fleet, it is high risk, high reward. Extremely high risk, extremely high reward.
Indeed.
But you rolled bad twice, and that's what happens. If you got a 50-50 roll, if you roll good, you absolutely obliterate the enemy in like a few seconds. If you roll bad, you get wiped. So yeah, that's unfortunately how that goes.
Yeah, notably, right, Lance Frigate has, well, it has burst lasers, right? Burst lasers are great because they move at the speed of light. In this game, that's instantly. And
they charge, and they have pretty decent tracking speed, yeah.
The effective range
conception.
of effectiveness of this ship against these softer targets on Imperiax's alliance is very high.
Yeah.
And it just pops them out of existence like that. Do you see that in the replays? That is unbelievable. So yeah,
absolutely.
Quite the match. Let's move on.
Quite the match.
To the next one, though.
Shame, yeah. Conception is now kicked down into the losers bracket. Insane. But it was a close fight. So that was Conception 1, Urchin 2. Okay. Next match is Betelgeuse versus Hummingbird Mark 2.
All right, let's see what happens in this match. Betelgeuse versus Hummingbird Mark II. Hummingbird firing from a distance, as it always does with its main cannon. Dissonder also firing from a distance, right? That's notable. If the Dissonder can take out Sly Fox, the match will change significantly. Because I'm under the impression that Imperiax and the other Alliance members together, or working together on this, can take out that ship. And it almost has. Would you look at that? The nuke troll is down.
Yeah, no, the battlefield has shifted significantly now. This is a very big problem. Dissonder.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, Sly Fox is gonna kill this thing. Sly Fox is doing some good tunneling there.
that is a consistent little tinkle you got there, Sly Fox.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Oh, and the missiles are getting in there too.
Sly Fox also has a really nice maneuvering module at the back, just with the thruster setup that he has. It's really good. It's actually very well made. You can just have a look at all the thruster sets out there. It's actually very well considered.
No.
What the hell was the Dissonder doing? That's some Dissonder Mark 1 brain. The Dissonder Mark 2 and 3 don't do that anymore.
The Dissonder just got
so
Dissondered.
dumb.
Wow.
Well, actually, no. The Dissonder Mark 2 still kind of does that. I guess the Dissonder Mark 3 is the one that doesn't do it, which no one took. Serves you right. No. Oh, no shame. But yeah, so Hummingbird's going to take this. Betelgeuse doesn't have anything to finish these two guys off. He can't catch them. He doesn't have any firepower. He's getting bombarded from all sides. Both these guys are highly maneuverable, huge missiles. Yeah, no. And rocket drones, because of course Sly Fox is insane, so he has Tinker rocket drones, which aren't really doing anything, but they look cool. They kind of like make the battlefield exciting. They're like fizzy pop ribbons. They're great. Okay, so that was a win by destruction, right?
They win by destruction.
Time to go out. Good. So that was Betelgeuse doing a beetle and is a goose. Okay, so I don't know what that made. Okay, and then we want Hummingbird took a domination with 3 kills and only 1 loss. Excellent. Okay, alrighty, next round. Let's see who gets kicked down. Betelgeuse is 1 loss away from being kicked down to the losers bracket.
And let's see if that occurs. Starting us off, Hummingbird also firing at the enemy, this time at the Dissonder directly, but the Dissonder isn't firing back.
No,
Hummingbird
unfortunately
did change
not.
target.
I think the Dissonder's main gun might have been taken out by some missile AoE. Yeah, I think the Dissonder's main gun down. Yeah, it's engaging ramming speed.
Imperiax is moving, is almost at the stage where it can take out that ship of Stumblecrumbs, and Betelgeuse is too, almost there.
Yeah.
Well, the Dissonder
Those two tanks. Yeah. Yo, gone.
Ouch.
Gone. Yeah. This is going to be a repeat of the previous, unfortunately. These two tanks, although capable, have no way of catching up to these speedier assault ships. They just can't do it.
Yeah. Unless one of those speedier ships does decide, hey, what if I fought this ship really close?
Yeah, because they do something very dumb. Like bump into each other like they just did.
Do you see what's happening on Sly Fox? The burst weapon had run out of energy for a bit, and so it was firing consistently with the burst weapon, which could not allow the ship to go out of the way in time, which is interesting.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, at this point it's just a slow battle of missile.
Sly Fox is dead accurate with that thing. It just pelting the enemy.
Yeah, well, it's a highly maneuverable ship, so it can put its gun on things very effectively. It's not like a siege tank. Siege tanks have the problem because they have so much mass, whereas tanks like these don't care because they can just do whatever. Yeah, gone.
Impressive.
It's gonna be another domination. It's gonna be another repeat of the previous round. Oh, Beetlegeese getting kicked down to losers bracket. Well, Beetlegeese, this is as it is. Now the question is, will you go down with 3 deaths or 2 deaths? Dun 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 dun.
Looks
Only
like
2
it's
deaths.
on
Good.
time.
And 1 kill.
Ouch. Right, that's quite the
And then Hummingbird.
quite the match. So in that match, Beetlejuice featured mostly close range ships. The Dissonder Tinkerel on the Alliance, though, didn't really seem to be wanting to shoot towards the enemy. It only wanted to go into a relatively close range, which is what those guns on the front, I think, have done to it, which is not great for Beetlejuice's Alliance, sadly. But the other members of the Alliance, right? Those two, the Hummingbird's Alliance was just way faster, and it could take out those big chunky ships without really any problems, because of how fast they are. So yeah,
Absolutely.
that is this match.
Absolutely.
All
That
right.
is Gold Beetlegoose kicked down to the losers bracket.
Indeed. All right. Now the next match here, Beetlejuice versus World Eater, correct?
Yes, it is.
End of qualifications. Yeah, I put the overlay up. Yeah, World Eater, World Eater, World Eater. Where's World Eater? There it is. All right, let's go into the next match.
Let's go.
All right, Foam moving towards the enemy with a Dissonder-style Tinkerel on the enemy alliance against Foam. It's not a good position.
Absolutely. This is going to be a desperate battle to not get eliminated. That Dissonder is eating through that crystalline quite well.
Sure is.
Foam is doing damage, but Foam is like a little bit too skitsy at the moment. It's like twobbling around.
Ouch.
Who just died? Oh, the crystal, of course. That's not good for... Well, actually, I don't think Foam cares. I don't think World Eater's Alliance actually cares because Foam can just outrun all 3 of these ships. Like none of these ships really have the capability. Well, okay, Dissonder does. To be fair, Foam doesn't kill the Dissonder. He's going to get Dissoundered. I think Foam's going to get Dissoundered. Oh, crap. Oh no, Foam, you fool! Foam, you fool! Foam, no Foam! Stop pointing at this Foam!
Ooh, firing just to get out of the way just in time.
Oh, Foam.
Ouch. Imperiex being Imperiex.
Yeah,
Ouch.
no. Oh, World Eater got wiped out. So World Eater took a loss. They took 3 deaths. No kills. Beetlegeese took 3 kills, a domination. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
In this match.
Next round. Look at all 3 of them sitting there. Sorry. I just love it.
It's pretty great. The Foam in this match wasn't really able to do much against these heavier ships, but the other two members of his alliance weren't really able to either. They kind of just died pretty fast against the ultimate power of Sentinel. That faction has some insane brawling capabilities when the ship is designed well, and both ships on Beetlejuice's alliance that are Sentinel brawlers are designed quite well. So yeah, that's what happens round 1. Let's see what happens in round 2.
This is now Beetlejuice fighter sync. This is his last chance to not be completely and totally eliminated from the tourney. Oh, Beetlejuice. Starting okay, tanking a hell of a lot of damage for his teammates.
Oh, Excerpt.
They take out the blue support ship. Yeah, Excerpt is down. Beetlejuice is somehow still alive. Barely. Oh, it's gone. Okay, it's down.
Beetlejuice gets out-brawled by a Tinkerel. Not a Tinkerel, a Crystal. Now this is the worst matchup in the world. Foam. You can't do that, Foam. Ooh, and there goes the main gun of Dissonder.
He got him. Yeah, Foam got him.
Don't go away! What are you doing?
It's fine. The Dissonder is out for the count. There's no way it can regen in the amount of time left. It couldn't get its gun back.
I guess it heard the distress signal of World Seeker.
Yeah, it did. And look, no, World Seeker's dead. World Seeker got AoE'd.
Might try to pull an Icarus here, get a little too close to the sun.
Well, luckily, because Foam is a little crazy, he might end up taking out that gun battery, which will basically just mean that he's fighting 2 armor bricks with no guns, which would be really funny. Come on, Foamy. Come on, Foamy. Foamy! Come on, Foamy! Foamy, you're so dumb, Foamy. What are you doing?
Foam is getting a little too close. Executing is stupid. Ah! And there it goes. And Beetlejuice Alliance wins.
Oh, Beetlejuice. Oh, Beetlejuice.
Oh, Foam. You tried your best.
Oh, Foam. That's a domination. Foam? Where's Foam? Foam? Where's Foam? Yeah, there's all 3 of them. This is World Eaters Alliance. Oh, World Eater is now out of the tournament. They got absolutely obliterated. 5, 6, 7 this time around. Unfortunately, they did some good work the other time, but not this time.
Yeah,
World Eater is out.
During this match, Exterp sadly died pretty quickly. It was almost going to take out Beetlejuice, but before that could happen, it went right against the side of Imperiex, and Imperiex takes it out with 1 freaking shot of that massive battery. And World Seeker, though, on the other side, got Beetlejuice from the front when other ships were distracted. Foam also decided to, in the next round, decided to just totally rush Dissonder, and then try to come back for World Seekers to help World Seeker. But yeah, in the last section of the match, right, Foam is made to go into close range and be protected from going into close range by its guns, and that's the only protection it has. Otherwise, it wants to go to point-blank range and shoot at the enemy. That's so that the gun connects more often. And that works, but when your energy is strained like that, you never get a burst shot. And that ruins Foam. So yeah. That is this match over.
Foam has been demoted to the next letters of the alphabet. To which Joy says home, and Alpha, this is GPBN. Tragic. Thank you, Splinter. Tragic.
Oh, Foam.
Also, Jim says the Dissonder clone looks evil in these colors. Yes. Al says Tink ramming match. Yeah. Chris says, what? Playing with the food? Doesn't kill the Dissonder and loses by points. Stop shooting my guns. Foam, please. Oof, Foam, why? What? 07, you are lol, no, stupid, what? AIPS, AI is the enemy. That was really dumb. That was extremely funny. So funny. Oh, and then just a bunch of laps lols for Duke saying should have picked the real Dissonder. Laps lol. Sample Crab says lol. Alex says laps lol. Splinter says laps lol. Chip says laps lol. Chip says laps. So dumb. Okay. All right. next is so Beetlegoose out.
Ooh,
Beetlegoose is out.
Oh no! Oh, World Eater is out.
Sorry, I mean, damn, I'm an idiot. Sarin, wrong one. Got my names confused.
All right, well,
Okay.
now we have Conception's Alliance. Right,
Yeah,
versus Brickatron.
Conception versus Brickatron. Let's go. Well, yeah. And then after this, we'll have a recap because we'll have like 4 alliances left.
All right, well,
I
let's
say
get
recap, we'll have a cap.
A cap. Let's freaking go.
Let's
So,
freaking go, bro.
this is Seed 3 versus Seed 4.
Whoa. Whoa. So this is high risk, high reward versus consistent yet versus like moderate consistency. Firm consistency, I'd call it. Which is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, so
Those
currently
nukes are obviously terrifying.
the red ships are distracting most members of both alliances right now, and that is doing the alliance some favors right now. But Joyce is approaching the main ship, the alliance captain. Ooh, well, I don't know who survives that kind of conflict. Imperiex is the most glassy of all cannons. Ouch! The two reds fire
Chris
together.
got him! Chris got him! Chris takes him down with those missiles. Oh, Chris. Why launch missiles when you can bring the missiles to the enemy? Those raids are really good at shooting down nukes. Wow.
Ouch. Oh, ouch.
Ouch.
If the Void can help distract, the Void is currently not feeling like distracting. Let's see if a nuke timeout will take out Splinter again.
Yeah.
Oh, reassembly almost dying
Gone.
there. You see
His
it?
computer
It
nearly
was like he got
crashed.
hit in like a fighting
I
game.
saw it.
Like there's like some hit delay or whatever it's called.
Some
Oh,
some freeze time.
my
No,
goodness.
Brickatron, domination, man. Brickatron takes a domination with 3 kills, no deaths. And poor old Conception just gets wiped out. Conception had some ill-conceived notions that it could win. Oh, funny laps. Okay, so next round, let's go.
All right,
This is Conception now on its last legs.
let's freaking go.
Oh,
A bolt of fire.
Nearly caught that.
Oh, getting
Conception
hit
just got nuked.
by things. There goes Conception.
Conception, I just want to point something out to you. That's not really how you're supposed to win tournaments. Maybe someone else might have told you a separate piece of information. I know many people would say that, like, diving towards the enemy is a good strategy, but generally that's with like a rusher, not with like a Tinkerbell sniper. But you know, it's fine. I mean, just keep working at it. Is all I can really say. You know.
Photon beams are scary. Oh,
Photon
but
beams
the
are
reds are
terrifying.
even scarier.
Yes! Oh, this is such a battle of the duel of the fates. Oh man, oh. And look at Brickatron, just instantly regened.
Dude, freaking Brickatron, man. Come on, Imperiex, destroy
Brickatron's great.
it. Crack the brick. Throw it against the ground.
See, I mean, if they just take out the 2 distractors, the raids will kill the brick. Those nukes cannot touch the raids.
Oh!
Never, okay. So you know how I said the nukes cannot touch the.
Yeah, Void will be fine.
Every
Void
time.
will be fine.
Every single time. Every single time. Okay. This raid can do it. He's gonna get him. Watch. I mean, he is hitting every single missile in the known universe, but besides that, he's doing good. He's gonna get there. Conception has a chance. I believe that Conception can handle this. That this raid might be viable.
Prove to
Against
the enemy
this.
that the faction of pure fire can fire against the enemy with the force of 1,000 torpedoes.
Force of 1,000 suns. 4,000 torpedoes. I love the PD lasers on that. They're just gone. Zwizzle, zwizzle, zwizzle. Oh, Tempests. Boing.
Oh, and it gets joyous.
Battle. Got him. Okay, 50 seconds left. There is hope.
Ouch.
He takes out this ship. If this red and this yellow, this is Chris's ship. Yeah, okay. If the red, I can't remember which red ship this is, can take out Chris's ship, don't hit the nukes. Thank you. If you can hit that, oh, come on, ready, come on, 30 seconds. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. He can't catch him. Chris is too fast. Chris's hyper-stacked missile ship is way too fast. Far too maneuverable and really good at this job. Oh yes, a touch.
Switches directions immediately.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you thought you got me. I'll just go the other way. It's like a playground joke. It's so mean. I think.
Oh,
has Chris been losing
damage. But 12 seconds left in the match.
Yeah. Chris can bounce around just as well as that raid can. I think the raid has a hard time.
Oh, Brick finishing the job.
The raid flew into 2 nukes perfectly. Just want to say this perfectly. Precisely, directly. There was no hesitation. It saw nukes and it said, yes, I need to go to the bathroom. It's like, I wanna go have something to eat. I'm tagging out. Boom, gone. It's like, you know what? I don't want to have to fight this war anymore. Poor Conception. So Conception took an L, 3 deaths, and is now out of the tournament. Brickatron took a domination and 3 kills and 1 death. So yeah, Conception is now out. Wow. I thought Conception was a shoo-in to get very late into this tournament because that Pogo Tinkerell is extremely powerful, but apparently not. Apparently it isn't. Weird. Runs counter to all my understanding. I mean, to be fair, it has wiped out several factions by itself, but that's not the point. The point is, this time around, and for some reason, just couldn't. Insane.
Ouch, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Brickatron
and that is the end. Sorry, go.
Oh yeah, Brickatron rebricked Alliance takes Imperiex out of the competition. All right, now who do we have next? We've got Sea Urchin.
Well, I think before we proceed any further, because this is basically the final, this is the winner's match. This is the, this is the non double elimination winner right here, which is going to be between Sea Urchin and Hummingbird. And then in the loser's match, it's going to be between Beetlegeese and Brickatron. So before we do that, I want to just have a quick look at their alliance stats, get a little bit of tension.
Let's go.
I am out of water, so I'm pretty tense. Okay, so first of all, let's just recap who died. So Munen's alliance was the first to go out. Was it Munen's alliance? Let's have a look here. It was, yeah, Munen's alliance was the first to go out. Munen's alliance went out after 5 rounds with 1 domination, only 1 after being the highest ranked competitor. Poor old Munen. 1 domination, 4 losses, 12 deaths, and 7 kills, exiting with an efficacy of 33%. So 100% efficacy is all kills, no deaths, and 0% efficacy is all deaths, no kills. So you understand what the ratio is. So 33% efficacy, pretty good. Did okay for losing, but poor old Munen really didn't stand much of a chance. The next one out was good old I Hate Pink, which left after 5 rounds, no dominations, 1 attrition, 4 losses, 13 deaths, and 2 kills. Efficacy 13%. Absolutely terrible. So bad. That was so sad for poor old I Hate Pink's alliance. Poor old Jim. His alliance really didn't yeah. I don't have to say anything. It only got 2 kills. Then after that came World Eaters Alliance. World Eaters Alliance, 7 rounds played, 1 domination, 1 attrition, 5 losses, 17 deaths, 7 kills, 26% efficacy. Doing okay, but, well, doing below average. But still, yeah, it gave a good try. It managed to trade some blows. Still got 7 kills. It definitely didn't go out effortlessly. Yeah, no, unfortunate. Then after that was Conception. Conception, of course, 7 rounds, 3 dominations, which suddenly turned to 4 losses, 14 deaths to 9 kills, 38% efficacy, really good. So yeah, Conception really good, Munin good, World Eater pretty good, and then Pearl, I had Pink pulling up the rear in terms of efficacy for the losers. But yeah, pretty fun. So the next battle, the winner's battle, will be between Sea Urchin and Hummingbird. Sea Urchin, Hummingbird? Well, let's have a look. So Sea Urchin, 5 rounds, 3 dominations, 1 attrition, 1 loss, 6 deaths, 12 kills, 70% efficacy. Huge. Absolutely huge. Hummingbird, well, 1 domination, 3 attritions, the other way around. No losses. 7 deaths, 6 kills, 46% efficacy. Hummingbird's looking really good at this point. Even though its efficacy is lower, it's looking pretty good. I might have actually left a score. It's at 4. Other things are at 5. I might have left out a point. It might have got another domination at some point. Oh, well, whatever. Who cares? And then in the losers, we have Beetlegeese and Brickatron. Beetlegeese, 7 rounds, 4 dominations, 3 losses, but only 8 deaths to 15 kills, 67% efficacy. And Brickatron with 6 rounds, 4 dominations, 2 losses, 5 deaths to 5 kills, 50% efficacy. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Let's go, Debris.
Let's begin.
Sea Urchin versus Hummingbird.
The winners finals. Let's go. Starting us off, Jammy Ruckus to the back of the arena. Paul rushes in towards the nuke troll.
Yeah, as does good old laser corvette. Ion corvette.
Trying to burst down the enemy.
That nuke troll. Yeah, but they are getting hit by missiles from the backside.
A nuke striking Paul, taking out most of its main weapons is not a good way to start the match.
It's pretty bad.
Paul is doing a rush. Hummingbird is right there. Oh, Paul doesn't have its weapons, but that was a very close call for Hummingbird.
Yeah, very lucky for Hummingbird. Its shot turned it around, which got it out of there. Otherwise, it would have been just crystal missile to death. Paul is doing strange things. Paul is kind of vaguely he's trying to headbutt the nuke troll, which is not great.
Ooh, this is not a good spot for Sly Fox, and bursted down by Owl Feathers.
Ion Frigate gone. Or Iron Corvette, whichever one it is. Yeah, so now it's just Iron Corvette and Paul. Can they handle this? No, Iron Corvette just... Paul pushed the Iron Corvette into a nuke. That's my headcanon. That's my
You got Sly Fox? Shut up. You're dead now.
It's like, I'm the hero here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hummingbird, unfortunately... Well, no, Hummingbird's still in. Hummingbird's still in. Paul and Hummingbird have a chance. I don't know what state Hummingbird is in, actually. I don't know where it is.
Oh, Hummingbird got destroyed.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of, what's his face to the south?
Oh, yeah, Sea Urchin.
Sea Urchin. Sorry, Sea Urchin itself. Yeah.
The nuke in Paul's path. Paul has had some very bad memories with nukes. Let's just say that.
That doesn't
see, watch
stop
what's going to happen
feeding.
here.
Whoa.
Pulling another Icarus.
Nukes. Sea Urchin's doing good. It's slowly getting through Smiley, but I mean, I don't think Paul's going to survive.
There is a nuke taking out most of Paul.
Nukerus flew too close to the sun, and now Paul is going to hide behind its team captain. No, it's bravened up. It's like, no, I won't do this to you. I will go out honorably.
And there's a win on points.
Win on points with Sea Urchin taking 1 destruction and, it's Sea Urchin taking 1 death, Hummingbird taking 1 death. So, grab Sea Urchin Alliance, 1 death, 1 kill, and then Who do I want? Hummingbird. There's only like 3 options, Laps. How are you confused? Just because I'm an idiot. It's okay. And then Hummingbird took that by points. And the Sea Urchin took a loss. Okay. Good. Next round. Okay. Right. Perpetual match point.
Let's go. Sly Fox firing at the enemy. The 2 skirmishers on Sea Urchin's alliance going to opposite sides of the arena. Paul taking out the tip of Sly Fox's weapon, but not much more. Paul is now charging against Jammy. Yeah. While Owl Feathers goes almost a little bit too close to that nuke ship. May cause the same fate that it met last.
Sea Urchin's already dead.
Sea Urchin died. How did it die?
Yeah.
Oh no! And there goes
like that.
There goes. It got nuked.
Oh no. Oh,
wow.
Hummingbird's gonna take this one. Yeah. That's surprising and depressing. That was extremely quick, and that's just because of nukes. It's just because the AI are done with nukes. They don't know how to run away from them, apparently. That was so cheap. I want to run this round again. I hate that. Yeah, it's just Paul. Just Paul versus 3 ships. A missiler, a nuker, and a tinkerel. I don't think Paul can do anything about this. I mean, he could take out the tank. He could take out Hummingbird if he really managed it, but the Hummingbird is so fast. Hummingbird would have to get stuck on one of his teammates, and Paul would have to get into him with a mortar or something. So anyway, it could happen, but it's not happening. Paul's disengaged. He's decided, no, can't do that. Gonna go see what he can do about Smiley. He's had bad memories with Smiley, but Smiley is all he can do. Paul, what are you doing? Paul is there. He's doing some smacking.
Attempting to avoid all the missile fire.
Yeah. He's dodging, he's ducking, he's leaving. But he's getting hit by so much stuff on all sides. He's getting hit with, tank and AoE. His internals are getting broken down. He doesn't have time to regen. He's taking consistent damage. Oh, there's too many nukes in the air as well. Well, not that nukes really matter. There's too many crystal missiles in the air. Crystal missiles are oppressive.
Pressure is being put, on Paul by those missiles. Ooh, Paul's getting really close. Taking out some thrusters facing backwards on Jammy, but I don't think that will be enough, especially when there's a nice distraction in the way. And get hit by a large bit of missiles, and there goes most of the weapons on the ship, and there it goes. I think that was on time, but I guess we can check the replay. But yeah, Hummingbird's Alliance.
That was on time.
Wins the match.
It does. So that is a Hummingbird attrition with no deaths, 2 kills. And then Sea Urchin with a loss and 2 deaths, no kills.
Yeah, right.
I didn't feel fair about that. That felt really dumb with the 2 nukes taking out Sea Urchin and Owl. But I mean, I guess that's the tragedy of nukes.
Yeah, one shot RNG.
Well, that's the winner of. That's the winner of DRRT, everybody. I hope you feel satisfied with that.
The winner.
That was a satisfying ending of the winners bracket. Yes, but still, it's still the winner of the DRRT winners bracket. Still the winner of DRRT, effectively. But now, well, let's see if the losers can get their revenge, because I feel like Sea Urchin deserves a second chance at this. And Sea Urchin is going to get a second chance at this. If Sea Urchin can take out the other 2 guys, we can see what happens here. So, Sea Urchin 0, Hummingbird 2. Now we get to see Beetlegeese versus Brickatron.
All right, let's see it. Beetlejuice
a battle we have not
Brickatron.
Seen before.
This fight.
Yep, we haven't seen this battle before.
We haven't seen it before, and these ships both are pretty heavy. I'm interested to see what happens here. So let's begin the penultimate match of the losers bracket.
Yes.
The Descender style Tinkerel on Duke Slayer's Alliance is firing at the Kiters, and this is a conflict I think we've seen before. Imperiex has the brawling ability, Oh, but Joyous is helping out. Hey, Joyous, how's it going? The two nukes are now in a prime position to take out the weapons, and there they go. Imperiex is now almost defenseless, featuring only an Obliterator.
Yep. I think even the Obliterator is about to go down.
And the faster missile kiter, the Desonder is lining itself up to attempt to shoot at Brickatron. And Joyous is trying to burn through that Sentinel hole, and there's so much of it stacked in such a small space there. And the Desonder begins its firing pattern. It's going.
Yeah, he gets him.
It's going. It's going.
Yeah, getting Desaundered.
Oh, and the core is disconnected. But the ship has found itself another conflict. And Beetlejuice pushes the other ship against Desonder. And Desonder and Beetlejuice work together closely as a pair of buddies. A pair of pals.
Brothers. You and me, bro. You and me. Oh, Desonder took a blow right down the center. I think its gun is down.
Oh, and it gets missiled off screen.
Missiled. Chris's missile ship is still doing really well.
Ooh. Meaty hits from those plasma, from those annihilators from Beetlejuice.
Oh.
And there.
And finally, Brickatron is dead. Brickatron is dead. Now it's just
obliterated with the Obliterator on that ship.
Oh, Chris, don't fly. Oh, Chris, don't Icarus this, Chris. Don't Icarus this. Come on, Chris.
Chris almost doesn't have an. Chris might not be able to force his Icarus-ness at this point because of how few thrusters it has, but it is regenerating them at a remarkable rate as missiles start the burrowing into Beetlejuice. But I don't think they'll get there in time. There's only 12 seconds left in the match, and Beetlejuice is already facing forward. 7 seconds left, and the points win goes to Beetlejuice so far.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
2 points. Insane. So Beetlejuice has two deaths, 2 kills, a win by attrition, and Brickatron has a loss, 2 deaths, 2 kills. Brickatron's still at a perfect 50% efficacy. That's really funny. Okay, yeah, done.
All right. Yeah, one of the
insane.
It was kind of stunning, dude. Desonder. Wait, it's not the Desonder. Struck that core right out of the brick. It cored the brick. Nice. It's quite the procedure, cutting through all of that Sentinel armor. So yeah, let's get back into this and run this match. Beetlejuice charging towards the enemy. The Desonder firing at Joyous, taking out some of the armor on the backside as 2 nukes hit Beetlejuice head on. They'll be able to shoot it down.
Beetle's going down.
No, Beetlejuice is dead.
Down for the count.
And the weapons are almost taken out on Imperiex.
Yeah. I think Desonder just got taken out by, Desonder got taken out by Chris. So this is going to be quite the reversal. An instant reversal for Brickatron. Nuke. Even if the other 2 ships go down, Brickatron can still eat through that hull with just nukes.
Sure can. Joyous might be able to get there first with torpedoes. Oh, but it did just get hit with an antimatter shot there. Ouchie.
Yeah.
Oh, and Chris A finishes the job with missiles. Ouch.
Yeah. And Joyce with lasers. That was a good team effort there. So that was a complete wipe for Beetlejuice. Beetle is down. 13 deaths, no kills, a loss. And Brickatron takes a domination with 3 kills. Insane.
Indeed.
Brickatron is now 56% efficient. 57% efficacious. Insane. Okay.
All right. Begin the next match.
Now for the deciding match for the losers bracket. Let's see who's the true loser.
The Desonder, Joy's getting a little too close to the Desonder and getting a bad angle on it, taking it out or anything happens.
It's gone. Yeah. Come the nukes.
Now Joyce is being a nice distractor, and the nukes come in, almost taking out the weapons this time. But Duke Slayer is now the closer ship to the other.
Absolutely.
Ooh, and oh no, Chris A gets them from this with missiles from the back, but Joyce is taken out by Imperiex. Imperiex has a good angle if he can connect, but he isn't connecting.
No, he isn't, unfortunately.
The brick moves for the first time in millennia. And
it could turn, it really can.
Yep,
Fast,
2 nukes right in the weapon sphere. And the ship is already regenerating, and Imperiex doesn't have anything to answer with.
And the nuke's going to go right down the Star Destroyer weak point. Amazing.
This
For the
sucks,
rebellion!
dude. There it goes.
That was the Luke Skywalker nuke. It was great.
Brickatron.
Wow. Well, the Betelgeuse is wiped out. Sheesh. So Betelgeuse took a loss, 3 deaths, no kills. Did it take a kill?
Beetlejuice did.
You went away a bit too quickly for me.
I did. Sorry about that. They took out in that last match. They took out Joyous. Took out a freaking Ion Corvette.
Right. Okay.
And Chris A was alive, and the brick was also alive. But yeah, looks like that alliance hinged on that brick. If that brick died, then the alliance could deal with it. But otherwise, the insane point retention by a ship almost at the acceleration and, of course, above the cost maximum with my poor ship screening skills helped the alliance push forward to victory. But honestly, if that ship had just a couple less thrusters, it wouldn't be much less oppressive.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's unfortunately Beetlejuice. Wait, it was Beetlejuice who got eliminated, right?
Beetlejuice got eliminated. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so confused. A little bit confused. When you go away too quick, well, that really throws me for one. Beetlejuice. Well, I keep saying Beetlejuice because it's easier to say than Beetlejuice. Yeah, gone. Well, so Beetlejuice gets taken out after playing 11 rounds, 5 dominations, 1 attrition, 5 losses, 17 deaths, but 20 kills. This is a team that has lost with more kills than they have deaths. They lost with a 55% efficacy ratio. Whew. Incredible. An excellent team. A very good team.
Well,
all right.
Let's run the final match of the losers bracket. That is
Sea Urchin and Brickatron.
All right, let's get this match going. All right, Paul.
Losers
this is your
redemption.
time to shine. All right, starting us off. Already a takeout of the Kiter by Owl. But Owl has a bad habit, or most ships have a bad habit, of running right into nukes. But when the nukes hit high health missiles like those, it might not do it as easily.
Luckily, yeah. Oh, never mind.
Ouch.
Sent into the ether. Wow. This is a battle of spaced armor block versus spaced armor block with laser V mortar, and I think Mord is gonna win. This is real fun. I like this fight. I could watch this fight for like a good 5 minutes. That's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, Paul has the momentary damage, but Joyous has damage that will guaranteed hit, and also a distraction on that alliance. Oh, freaking that what's it called? Sea Urchin is burrowing into the brick very closely, almost taking out one of the nukes. One of the nuke launchers is disconnected from the ship. But
great.
It's also going to fly into them. Or not, taking out the nuke before that happens. And now, some nuke support is keeping Joyous away from Paul.
Urchin takes a hit. Urchin takes 2 nuke hits on its side. Well, 1 nuke hit on its side. Paul and Joyous, Debris and Joyous still locked in the battle of the fates.
A nuke, a splash hit from Paul could be all that Alliance needs. But, that was a win on destruction. Sea Urchin's Alliance destroys all 3 members of that alliance. Wow.
So, Sea Urchin took a domination. That was a domination, right? Well, that wasn't a win on points. I wasn't watching closely.
Oh yeah,
enough.
that was a domination.
I was watching the fight too much. Okay, so Sea Urchin takes it with 1 death, 3 kills. Brickatron gets 10 deaths, 1 kill, and a loss. Okay. All right. Well, Brickatron still 54% efficacy, 10 deaths to 12 kills. But it's down to the wire now. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. This could be the final match of Skills Alliance. All right, starting us off, missiles go towards Paul, and Paul goes right into some nukes. Just kidding. He decided to not pull an Icarus this one time. Nice job. Owl goes around using the arena border. Wow, okay. Showing off, apparently. Ooh,
Yeah.
and getting some good hits on Joyous.
Yeah, you see, Owl can take out Joyous. Joyous can't do the same. Those burst lasers, man, they don't care about Spinal. They're great.
Oh, and the plasma cannons on Paul are taken out by a nuke. The splash is still there, but the plasma cannons are likely going to remain that way until the end of the match.
Yeah, now we need to worry about Ion Corvette avoiding those nukes, and Paul. Luckily, Paul and Ion Corvette both have Blast Pulse PD, so they're really good set against this kind of missile harassment from Chris's ship.
Oh,
But
and Chris's ship is taken
not
out.
set against them. Oh, it's just Brickatron. This is a surprise pull around. Now the question is, can they kill Brickatron, or does this go to points?
And do the ships decide to go into the nukes like Paul almost did again?
They might. They really might. The problem is point defense doesn't prioritize shooting missiles or nukes over shooting enemy ships. So even if you have a bunch of guns like
Paul is using some radical strategies right here to push Brick out of the way so it can evade all those nukes. What the heck, man? Paul, okay, I'll take that. My goodness, man.
Yeah, Paul loves to do some good old nukerous.
It loves it.
Does. So does Ion Corvette. Ion Corvette also loves nukerous.
They've all just going, hey, nukes. Ouch! Huge damage being dealt with a
nukerous
nuke.
AI. Nukerous AI. Oh no! Brickatron wins this. I'll be so salty
here.
Yes, he's very close.
Nukes are so close,
Paul,
but
please, Paul. Oh my God, Paul. Paul, you're so dumb, Paul.
But nothing has ever touched Sea Urchin. So Sea Urchin wins the match on points. Down to the freaking wire, man.
Those ships are so dumb. Those ships were so dumb. So Brickatron gets 2 kills just because there's Icarus AI. Sea Urchin gets 2 deaths but 2 kills and an attrition. Although it's an attrition, but I would count it as a domination because I mean Brickatron is basically dead. But we'll call it an attrition for technical accuracy's sake. Yeah, insanity. Okay, ready for the. Oh no! Wait, that was 2 wins. Oh my life! Brickatron is out.
Brickatron is out. That is a turn of fate. Those nukes, the 2 skirmishers on Sea Urchin's alliance were able to effectively evade them for most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time. It's a big asterisk right there. But enough for the points wins to still count, and enough for wins on destruction, I think as the first time around, to occur. So yeah.
Yes.
Brickatron's alliance is out.
So Brickatron, so all of the highest HP fleets are out. Brickatron, I Hate Pink, Beetlegeese, they're all gone. Brickatron left on 10 rounds, 5 dominations, and no attritions. 5 losses, 12 deaths, and 14 kills. It left on 53% efficacy. Which leaves us with the ultimate showdown once more.
Indeed.
Oh no, wait, but Brickatron gets a second try. Right, sorry, Brickatron gets a second try because technically Brickatron.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry, I'm blind. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought I saw Brickatron twice, and I was very confused. I was like, yeah, that's not how that works. It's now time, Debris, for what's the name, Debris? What do we call this?
this is the finals, the true finals. And
This is Losers Redemption, Debris.
This is the loser's redemption, isn't it? Yes.
This is what we call it, Debris. Well, this is what I call it. I like to call it Losers Redemption. But yeah, it's Hummingbird against Sea Urchin one more time for one more go around. At the current moment, 53 efficacy versus 61. Let's go.
All right, starting us off, Paul moving around here with 2 nukes, kind of giving some bad energy towards Sea Urchin's alliance. And okay, Sumblecrum is currently up against the wall right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Missiles could almost take out Slyfox. That's surprising. Slyfox also got taken out by a missile kiter in a previous match that we saw. But Nuke,
Yes.
Paul is almost pulling another Icarus and getting a little too close to those nukes.
Yeah, Ion Corvette and Paul are both doing Nukerous behavior, which is very bad. If they just went off those 2 kiters, they could wipe them out really easily. Oh, Foam was very close to being murdered by Ion Corvette.
A strike from a nuke hits Paul, taking out most of its weapons. Not a good state for Paul to be in.
Yeah, not a good state for Paul. Sorry, Lance Frigate. Why do I keep on saying Ion Corvette? What the hell? Thank you, Lance Frigate. Lance, Ion, Corvette, Frigate, who cares? Potato, tomato, tomato, flanado. Anyway, nukes are in the air.
Let's just say that compared to Skill's ship, Sumblecrum has a better way of surviving most missiles because of how the armor is a little bit spaced. Oh, but Hummingbird died to missiles. Wow.
Yeah, it did. Got taken out. So my issue with Sumblecrum's ship is that it has nowhere near the same HP as Brickatron.
Oh yeah, Brickatron is
Nowhere
much more.
near the same HP. Yeah, I mean, Brickatron is huge. Brickatron never dies to anything. Whereas Smiley dies actually surprisingly often. Comparatively for a troll. It's really funny. It's really funny that we got 2 trolls this time. Paul run, says Owl. Paul run! Run, Paul! Run, Lance Corvette, you too. Lol, Beanie Boy. Random weapon plus ship type names are confusing. Glock Carrier. Glock Carrier. I want to see Glock Carrier. Please, someone make Glock Carrier is such an extra ship. That sounds like such an extra ship to make. But drones, you can always make a. Oh yeah, nukes. Nukes and missiles. That's not going well for that. Still, it's 2v3.
Oh.
Sea Urchin takes it.
On point, Sea Urchin wins. No, the only ship that died was Slyfox, and yet that
Hummingbird.
Sorry, yeah, Hummingbird, Slyfox. That was.
You're right.
That was toasty. Interesting. That could have gone. I feel like if time went on some more, that match would have gone in favor of Hummingbird's alliance.
Yeah. So Hummingbird is now 9 deaths for 9 kills. They are perfectly on 50% efficacy, whereas Sea Urchin is on 12 out of 19, 62% efficacy. Like, oh, man. Whew, getting down to the wire. Okay, let's see how our Winter DRRT 2022 ends, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if it does. All right, starting us off, the 2 skirmishers go in opposite directions on either side of the arena. Paul moves a little close, hitting the enemy with one antimatter cannon. Lance Frigate is getting close, taking down one of the shields of Slyfox right now, and now there are multiple targets. Right now, it looks like if that ship of freaking gosh dang it, what's it called? Kaboom ship. If that ship,
yeah,
is firing at the nuke troll, then most of the nukes get taken out. And
Yes.
that is what the Alliance needs, because I think the only thing keeping the Alliance alive is their ability to avoid the nukes, because if the nukes hit the ships, all their points go down the drain. And so it's it's imperative for that ship to take out the nukes.
Yeah, it's imperative for Lance Frigate and Paul to stay within the missile envelope from Sea Urchin. If they stray from that, they are suddenly in the danger zone where the nuke could just wipe them out. But so the other safe option is if they just go engage one of the other kiters, because then they can just go pew.
Like
Lance
that.
Frigate, yes. Lance Frigate moment. Hummingbird's down again. Oh, this might be a repeat of the previous round. Hummingbird took such a decisive victory last time, but now Sea Urchin has learned from its mistakes. Sea Urchin's alliance has learned from their mistakes. They're experienced. They've
Paul has been nuked. He hasn't learned one thing.
Paul is down. No.
Oh, that was a close one.
Lance Frigate. Yeah, Lance Frigate is definitely playing with its life here.
Sea Urchin has the
Takes a
point
little
lead right
bounce.
now,
It's
but
gonna
it
hit a nuke.
goes right
Yeah.
into a nuke.
We saw it going right into it. Okay, so Hummingbird is going to take this on points, just barely. I don't believe Sea Urchin has any way. Oh, the nuke is coming in. Oh, okay, goodbye, Sea Urchin. Oh, no. Something happened to that nuke, did it? What? I don't...
The nuke decided. It decided.
Did that nuke have an arming time? That looked like a torpedo from, like, Red October. I wasn't sure what I was seeing there. Yeah, Sea Urchin.
As the Billboard's music blares in the background, only 5 seconds remain in this match, and it doesn't look like Hummingbird will be able to destroy it,
Hummingbird by
but
points.
it wins on points.
Yeah.
Very close, though. If those missiles
By the way,
had-
sorry, the previous round was the first time Hummingbird lost. That was their first loss this entire time.
oh, really? Wow.
And this is their... Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, are we ready for the next, the final round?
We are ready for the... I am very glad this came to a draw. I am ready for the ultimate round of Winter DRRT 2022.
What is it? Remember that
Let's-
if Sea Urchin wins, then Hummingbird's Alliance gets a spot in the losers bracket. They have to fight them again.
They have to fight one more time, which is Winner's Redemption, which is hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, let's.
Which means we
get
have to see this fight 3 times. That's
Yeah.
good. Let's go.
Go. Okay, starting us off, the 2 skirmishers stick right alongside their alliance partner. Thank you for picking us. One last hug before the war begins.
Oh man, Lance Frigate is just gonna go take out Foam. I mean, Hummingbird. Sorry, Tinkrel, Tonkrel, Panonko. Tomato. Nukes are everywhere. Bullets are everywhere. Hummingbird is spewing bullets at Lance Frigate. Lance Frigate's going to take a jog through the missiles. He misses most of them, surprisingly. Paul is face bashing the nuke troll. Lance Frigate barely misses like 2 nukes.
One nuke. And the second nuke takes out the core.
Oh man, Lance Frigate's also taking a lot of crystal missile damage. And now Hummingbird is taking out Sea Urchin. This doesn't look good, but Hummingbird's in a lot of danger from those missiles.
Sure is.
Huge danger. Ooh.
Destroyed.
Oh my goodness.
While most of the
So
weapons
close.
remain on Sea Urchin. Sea Urchin
Yeah.
still has most of its weapons. Now Lance Frigate can't
Yeah.
die.
Sea Urchin can rebuild his weapons far faster than any Tinkerel can. So yeah, no, Sea Urchin's gonna start. It's doing a bit of weird. Oh, Sea Urchin, no. Sea Urchin, learn from your alliance partner. Sea Urchin, no. Get out of there.
He's like, hey,
Sea
you've
Urchin
all
needs
tried
to
this.
regen. It's-
Maybe I should try this too.
Hey guys, can I have a nuke too? Man. Oh, spinny spinner. Oh.
Ooh, it looks like Jammy is on its last legs.
Yeah,
Distracted
Jim's
by
missile
one
one
ship.
is well named but poorly built is dead. Okay,
certainly
it's
is.
Alliance Captain versus Alliance Captain and Lance Frigate versus the nuke. The nuked. What's it called? The nuke troll. There we go. And the problem is, all the nuke troll has to do is get a hit on Lance Frigate, and this is over. That's all it has to do. Lance Frigate just has to be dumb. And it looks like it's going to be dumb. It's going to be dumb.
Oh,
goodbye.
And there it is.
And
the match is over.
Hummingbird.
Unless it can make it in 2 seconds.
No.
It was pretty close. But there you have it.
That is such pain. So Hummingbird took 1 death, 2 kills, and then Sea Urchin took 2 kills. No, did I say Hummingbird took 1 death or 2? It took 2 deaths. 12 deaths to 13 to 22 to 16. No. That was a loss, and that was a win by attrition. A last-minute save by the nuke troll due to Icarus Brain. Nukerus Brain.
Yeah. When ships decide to forego the dodging AI and just go straight into whatever comes first, they just evaporate.
They definitely look like they just fly straight into the nukes. They just decide, my people need me, I must go. Boom.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. But this is how it is. This is what we accept with reassembly.
It sure is.
So to finish that off, what's funny is that Sea Urchin dies, but Sea Urchin has the higher efficacy. Sea Urchin ends it off with 12 rounds, the most rounds of anyone. 4 dominations, 3 attritions, 5 losses, 16 deaths to 22 kills, 58% efficacy. Hummingbird wins after only 9 rounds, 3 less rounds, 1 domination, 7 attritions, mainly attritions from Hummingbird. 1 loss, which was at the hands of Sea Urchin. And to be fair, Sea Urchin was about to get its 2nd loss, and we would have had another round. And I fully believe Sea Urchin totally deserved that. But Sea Urchin wins in my heart because those 2 ships should never have suicided into nukes. But anyway, Hummingbird with 1 loss, 12 deaths, and only 13 kills. Only 12 deaths and 13 kills. Like nothing. He has half the kills of Sea Urchin. Hummingbird has half the kills of Sea Urchin. 52% efficacy. So the winner is not even the most efficacious fleet. But that is the winner of DRRT.
It sure is. So that wraps it up. A win on points because a nuke ship has nukes. And those weapons are terrifying. So yeah, Seed 6 wins the 2022 Winter DRRT. We can mark that off in the bracket.